Break the board, sports. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. It's MACtion Wednesday. Click that like, hit subscribe for us. Yesterday, if you laid it with Western Michigan, you covered. They beat Northern Illinois 35-19. Akron, another underdog, outright on the road. They beat Bowling Green. They were catching 3.5, beat them outright 19-16. And then Ohio UMass. Got a lot of messages about this. Just couldn't bring myself to take UMass, and I'm never laying 32.5, 33, whatever it ended up being there at the close. UMass loses by 28. So if you took UMass, congratulations, they got you the cover there. So you didn't run into the losing streak there on covers. We got two games today. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Let's get right into it. Got the Miami of Ohio RedHawks at the Buffalo Bulls. Now, RedHawks laying 1.5 on the road. Your over-under is 39.5. 78% of ticket count, 73% of the handle going to the over. 22% of ticket count, 27% of the handle going to the under. Now, as far as the spread itself goes, 56% of tickets are on Miami of Ohio. That's equating to 36% of the handle. 44% of ticket count is on Buffalo. That's equating to 64% of the handle in this one. Now, Miami of Ohio over their last 7 games has looked really good. They're 5-2 straight up, 5-2 against the spread. They're also 4-2 ATS their last 6 on the road. Now, Buffalo on the flip side, 1-4 ATS their last 5, but they're 10-5 straight up their last 15, dating back to last year. So Buffalo on a nice little run here. The over seems to be the way to go. 13 of the last 20 games for Buffalo went over the total, and 13 of the last 19 versus Miami of Ohio have went over the total. Now, Miami of Ohio and Buffalo head-to-head. Miami of Ohio is 6-3 the last 9 meetings ATS. Both of these teams come in 5-5. Buffalo 2-3 at home. Miami of Ohio 3-2 on the road. Hence the reason that this line is close to a pick. Both of them 5-5 overall. Miami of Ohio 6-4 ATS. Buffalo 3-6-1 ATS. Now, the last time these guys met, they didn't play last year. They played in 2023. Miami of Ohio won that game 23-10. But they've split the last 10 matchups, but the last 6 have been every other one. So Buffalo, then Miami, Buffalo, then Miami, Buffalo, then Miami. So if the trend holds true, Buffalo should get the win tonight. Not that I would make a wager based off of that, but just that's the way it's trending. Right now, Miami of Ohio averaging 23.1 points per game offensively. Buffalo averaging 24.2 points per game. Now, Miami of Ohio, 41st ranked defense in the country, 21.9 points per game that they're giving up. 24.9. Buffalo, the 23rd ranked defense in Division I, 21.4 points per game that they're giving up. When I look at this game, again, these teams are just, there's no wonder the spread is 1.5. It should really be a pick, in my opinion. I'm not going to make a play on it, but if I did, I would take Buffalo. When you have a pick 'em game, I'll take the home team with the tad bit better defense there. So, again, my lean is Buffalo. No official play, but my lean's Buffalo in this one. Central Michigan at Kent State. Now, this one's interesting here. Right now, Central Michigan's laying 9.5. You're over under 50.5. 73% ticket count, 79% of the handle going to the over. 27% ticket count, 21% of the handle to the under. Now, Central Michigan laying that 9.5. They're getting 55% of tickets, 61% of the handle. Kent State, 45% of the ticket count, 39% of the handle for the Flashes of Kent State. Central Michigan, 6-1 ATS their last 7. The Chippewas have been a cover machine. They're also 5-2 straight up over that same time frame. Kent State, 4-2 ATS their last 6, but they're just 4-16 straight up their last 20. Now, we had them last week, plus the 7. They got the win outright for us. The over between these two teams has cashed in 6 straight meetings, and the over has cashed 4 of the last 5 games Central Michigan's played in, but it's went to the under for the last 6 Kent State has played in. Now, head-to-head, Central Michigan, 5-2 ATS versus Kent State. Central Michigan comes in third in the MAC, 6-4. Kent State ninth in the MAC, 4-6. Now ATS though, Central Michigan 7-3, Kent State 4-6. So both teams have been really good ATS. The one thing I would point to here, especially 9.5, if this thing goes to 10, Kent State is 3-1 at home this year and 1-5 on the road. Central Michigan, unblemished at home, 4-0, but 2-4 on the road. So you got a team that's 3-1 at home against a team that's 2-4 on the road, and they're laying almost 10. Just something to think about. Central Michigan coming off that win against Buffalo, 38-19 at home. Again, Kent State at Akron last week, we were catching 7. They won by 7. Now, these teams haven't played in over 3 years. 2021 was the last time, so got to take that out of context there. But again, Central Michigan has beat them 4 of the last 6 meetings. When you dive into some stats here, Central Michigan, they're averaging 25.5 points per game for the Chippewas. Kent State's averaging 20.4. Central Michigan's defense has given up 23.5 points per game. And you got Kent State that's given up 34.4 points per game. Again, for me, it would be home dog or pass here. If it goes to 10, I would take a shot on the flashes for sure. But right now, just a no play. Now, if you were going to do something just to have some action because you had to have action, I could see a 6-point teaser with Buffalo plus 7.5, Kent State plus 15.5. I could see that. But for me, I would lean to the 2 dogs, the 2 home dogs here, or pass. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. God bless and happy handicapping.